Okay, up here, this is the parking, kind of upper parking area, so probably our stake will park up here. And this here, down here, all this is the upper camping area. So we have fire pits, we've got a few canopies and picnic tables, and so this big field, everybody can set up their tents and they can stay up here and camp. There's also parking on this side. Let me spin around here. So the entrance, there's the entrance. You'll come in there, so you can come down and park over here, or you can turn to the right as you come in and park right here. There's plenty of parking there. But then all of this open area here, you got fire pits, and you got some charcoal stoves and canopies and a little pond. This is all available to set up tents in. So Friday night, we will have the lower pool. That's this pool. So we get to swim in this area, and then over here we've got canopies, picnic tables, and charcoal stoves set up. So we'll be able to cook on those. Everybody can kind of set up and eat, and we'll be able to swim in this area. On the back side of that, there's a creek running through there. You can swim in the creek and kind of float down. You can bring tubes and go upstream, and there's a place where you can tube down. Okay. On the other side up there, that's the upper pool. We have that pool on Saturday morning, so for everyone who spends the night Friday night, you can wake up in the morning, and that's the natural pool. So those have the little fish that nibble on your toes. They got a little cliff, I think you can kind of jump off of there, and things are more natural. So that'll be Saturday morning. So we have to stay on this side Friday night and use this lower pool. The lower camping area is through there. There'll be another group using that lower camping area, but we can use this area here in between the two pools for the youth council. They can set up their tents here, so we're kind of away from everybody. There's a road here. This road goes right down to the pool and to the pavilion area for cooking. Also, there's bathrooms and change rooms right here with showers in them, right next to the pool and right next to the eating area. Here's the canopy down below. You got a set of stoves here and a set of stoves over there. They're set up with grates. You can fill with charcoal and cook. And they said we don't need to use water to clean it out. They'll let it die out and clean it out the next day. There is one fire pit down here. We're down by the lower pool. We could probably use this fire pit for the fireside for the youth council. So after we close the pool and kick everyone out, we can keep the youth council down here, do a fireside, and then they would camp just on the other side there in that open field between the upper and lower. Looks like they have some wood already set here for fires. Little bridge here from the lower pool. It goes over top of the creek. So you can look down here. So there's the creek. It kind of flows up there. So she said that we're more than welcome to swim in the creek if we want. Across the bridge is a lower dirt parking lot. Probably the other people using the upper pool will be here. And this is the lower camping area. So that will be in use by a different group when we are here that night. This is the upper pool. It's got the natural cliffs and stuff in it. This is where the springs kind of come in. They control the water there. And it flows out here and goes through down below and fills up that upper pool. You have the same kind of cooking setup here. And it looks like this is just slightly bigger, a few more tables down here. And that's the lower camp area we talked about over there. Okay, so we're on the other side. There's the lower pool. If you come on the other side here, this is the stream and kind of goes all the way upstream. And so you can hike up there upstream and float down in a tube if you want. But when you get down to here, see that rope? You got to get out here because it gets a little gnarly after that. So it's hard to get out. So when you get to this rope area, you got to get out. And if you want to go back, you can go back up and float down again. We're down below here, what's called the Ponder Path. It's a 0.8 mile hike, and they've got a few stops along the way where you can stop, and there's some scriptures to read, and it's just a fun path to kind of walk through the trees. So we came down here a ways. You can see this is the ponder path that actually comes through here, and then it crosses across here on the other side and keeps going. But something kind of fun, they got an amphitheater here. So they got a little area here you could set up and do a fireside or some skits if someone wants to get involved. And we got some seating up here. So maybe a fun thing Friday night would be to set up a fireside or a skit, something in this amphitheater.